the parade crews down right-hand side to take a look at his hot rod. Hopefully, everything is okay. Summon Racing Equipment is here. Racing cams, Melling Performance.
They got so I don't know if it was a tail shaft failure. We haven't dug into it yet. You know, we got to really get into there and take it apart. But it looks like either a front universal failure yoke or tail shaft failure or something like that. Then it gets all into the transmission lines, catches all that stuff on fire, and then it knocked a bunch of holes in the tunnel. Drive shaft loop come up in the car, and then just created an avenue for the fire to get in the car. So then it burnt.
What can we see here?
Keypad.
Oh, whoa.
So definitely fixable. Just not in, not here. You know what I mean? It's it all work out. Things happen for a reason. It could have been way, way worse. It's just one of them deals.
That's a hell of a philosophical way to look at it.
Well, I mean, I don't know how else to look at it. It could be way worse. I could have been in an ambulance leaving here. The car could have got shoved in a wall on top of it. We can fix race cars. We can't buy people. So
I mean, the run looked real straight and everything, but then they were saying there was flames under the car from early.
It was probably, I don't know. Like I said, we haven't powered it back up to get the data. I don't feel like we made it to the finish line under power. I feel like it happened before the finish line. But I'm not sure how far without looking at the data. It's really tough to read. We don't run, we don't run quarter mile all the time, so I don't have these thousands of quarter mile passes. I just look for the cones and whatever flags they give me and try to hold it to there, and that's hard enough. So, but no, I think it was a little short. ET shows it was a little short. Mile an hour's down a little from where we thought it should be. So I would say it was 100 foot short or so, and we'll go from there. But it'll be better than it was. It just a little time.
From being in the seat there, what was your experience?
Everything's happened so fast. I can tell you when drive shaft goes off, it's like a bomb in the car. So, and then the whole deal continues to beat the car. So you just want to get stopped. And then normally fire, in my experience, is normally it stays under the car or kind of contained until you get slow, and then you're not blowing on it. So once I got woed down, it started coming up in the car, and then you pull the fire system, which that's kind of contained to the bay and the compartment, and all that was kind of contained in the tunnel and right beside me, so it didn't really do much. But the Orlando safety guys were on it, you know what I mean? They were right there with us, got over there, and we got it knocked out, and contained it as much as we could to keep the damage as minimal as possible. But it still sucks. But what do you do? I mean, in parts failure, it's racing. There's no real way to prevent it. You just do everything you can try to.
So Devin's going to get the toter?
Yeah, he caught a ride. He's going to go pick it up. We're going to get loaded up tonight. And I don't know, we're not heading back tonight. We may come tomorrow and spectate. We're pretty bad spectators, though, but I think we're going to try to come spectate tomorrow and root Allen on.
I've seen you guys last as spectators like half a day before.
Yeah, it's rough when you're racing. It's hard to watch all your buddies race when you want to be racing yourself. So we'll see how it goes, but I have no doubt. I'd say pretty quickly it'll be tore apart and be going back together. We're not real good at leaving stuff broke. So we still got a lot of racing we want to do this year, so we got to get back going. So.
This thing was so brand new.
Yeah, it seems to always kick you when it's like that. You know what I mean? So, of course, we've in the grand scheme of things, we've had a lot of sketchy stuff happen with both cars. So, I guess we're kind of, it sucks that it happens, but we've been blessed that we ain't been hurt bad. You know what I mean? So that's all we really asked for.
Yeah, you got this car because the other one was unsafe.
Yeah, well, this could happen in any car, though. You know what I mean? Like, all that stuff's brand new. It's the best of the best. He doesn't skimp. You know what I mean? If he finds something better than what that is, I guarantee you to have it. He's not gonna. And it's not simply because he don't want his car tore up. He don't want me hurt either. You know what I mean? We've been real good friends for a long time. We try to look out for each other. So that's. I mean, really, truly, he didn't even care about the car when he got down there. It's more just making sure I was all right, and that's what really matters. That's what this. To me, that's why this sport, the drag and drive stuff, it's a tighter knit group of guys that really, I've had more people come over here and ask me, are we good than I've ever had in any time we've had going. So that's always cool too, So it's a good group of people.
All right, we are day 5, but actually day 4 of racing. We're at Orlando Speedway. Track is on kill. It was cooler this morning, but I mean, this is horsepower weather. This is exactly the perfect conditions you want. Nice little bit of brisk air, sun out, and it is warm. Stands are packed. People are here everywhere. It's just going to be an awesome day of racing. They're finishing track prep, and we're going to get right after it.
Hello, everything has been really good week for us. We started out in Gainesville with a 630, did a really good battle with Stefan Gustafsson, really nice run for ourselves and everybody. We did a 638 in South Georgia. We did one and then we did some services on the car. Put down the oil pan, and we had some little bit of leakage from the edge of the oil pan, so we did a service on that and was happy with it. We had a free day after that, but we managed to stay on the hotel parking lot all day until 15:30 in the afternoon because we heard some kind of, or my tuner Thomas has good ears, but sometimes they can play him a little bit of tricks. And so we decided once again to put down the oil pan, check all the bearings, and looked how it looked, and everything looked fine. But all day go, went up to Bradenton. We were happy about the journey, and unfortunately, the winds was too heavy for the track, and I was afraid of that when you pull the brake chutes, it would throw the car in sideways, and a little bit nervous about cars hitting the wall, so they canceled the day for A and B slick and A and B radial cars. Today, Orlando, super weather, chilly morning. We're currently number 2nd, and we have the Devin car in front of us, the Mustang, and they are really professionals in radial racing. They drove 613 day 1, 619 day 2, so they have an average of 616. And as each day goes, you divide it by every day, so day 1 is really the first day you need to be tight with someone if you're going to compete all week. And the same is for the guy after us. He's run 676, 671, I believe. So his average is about 672 or something. So it's almost a couple of, I think it's 4 tenths of a second. So he also has the same problem. He ain't gonna catch us if we do some. We need to fuck it up. That's the truth. And like Devin needs to do it for us if we're gonna be in first spot. So it's a little bit. I think Devin may be aiming for the overall best average ever because it's 617 best average from drag week in September. I think he will try to take that record. We know last night he was on the last checkpoint having problems with the engine, took it apart, so anything can happen, and it's a long race, and all miles on the road is counted for, and you just need to take it all the way. Part of the game to take it all the way, and it's really hard if you're gonna do those extreme ET times below 6 and everything to get it to hold on for a whole week. Now we have the possibility to go up to Gainesville, tough transport, but not as long as the previous nights, so maybe half of it I think, and tomorrow we have one run to do it, and we have a lot of margins for doing, we can do a 680 tomorrow as well and be 2/10 better than the second one, so we're gonna try to lock it down. But we say knock on wood, not yet, but we couldn't be in a better position.
My name's RC Flint from Bradenton, Florida. This is my 2000 Honda S2000. I've had this thing for several years. It's been through about every combination you could possibly imagine, between 4 cylinders, turbo, supercharged, V8, single turbo. Now it's a twin turbo. Brand new combo for us. It's a Fountain Race Engines, 388 cubic inch solid roller LS deal, twin precision 8085s. 3 days before sick week, 4 days, something like that. We were out testing, and unfortunately, I got into the wall here and into the wall in the back. Everybody said, "Oh, yeah, I guess you won't be able to make it," and I'm like, "No, that's not an option." So, very next day, we had it at the frame shop, just kind of straightening everything out, and yeah. So day one, we just put a real easy tune-up in it. I think we went 747, 749, something like that, just because it was the first pass after the little teacup ride into the wall. So yeah, so then day two, we put a little bit more in it. We went 716 at 207. We had even more in it for yesterday, but of course we had the rain and wind yesterday, so that was tough. But we've got more in it right now, and it should be good to go. This is the first outing on the car on Motec, so that's something new for me. So I'm really actually just had some help from some guys here because there was something I couldn't find in the software. So I want to see that it goes down, and then we might turn it up a little bit more from there. We're hoping for a 6 before the end of the week.
But I am going to wait for confirmation.
Yeah, I'm good. I don't know. I overdrove the car. Made a mistake. You know, happens. Be back. Help Doug and guys on Motion get it fixed. I'm good overall. Motions are a little hurt, a little disappointed, but we're good. So we'll get back to TBM and get it apart and figure out what we need to fix it. So.
All sorts of drama. Real unfortunate about Blaine. I wanted to see him and Brett finish, and obviously they were top dogs, so would have been cool to battle it out also with Kevin. But that's drag and drive. That's kind of what makes it what it is. And we were fortunate to go down that last pass. We were not trying to go 459. The air's just really good, and the car's just working really well. So we got to figure out how to slow it down so that way we can get down Gainesville, because we know that's not going to be able to hold anything like that. But yeah, we're happy to be here, and glad that Blaine's safe. Glad that Kevin's safe. Obviously, that could have been a lot more south than it was. So we're just gonna pack it up and make a nice safe pass tomorrow and finish the week strong.
The giveaway Syclone, absolutely insane. This thing is awesome. I mean, I'll tell you all the time, this was my dream vehicle. It is so cool. It is way cooler driving it than even I thought it would be. And we restocked the shirts because the Syclone shirts sold out right away, retro Syclone shirts. So if you're a person from the 80s or 90s, you'll love. It's got cassette tape. I mean, click the link and go grab that shirt with the sticker pack. But every dollar you spend on the website gets you an entry to win the Syclone. And hey, this can be in your driveway. And what's cool too is we're actually here in Syclone has our last giveaway car, the Holden wagon. They drove it down from Maryland. We also have the Durango that they drove from Illinois down here participating in Syclone. Everybody that wins one of our giveaway cars, the giveaway car comes with lifetime entry to 6-Bit Show and Shine at any of our events that we do. So you win it, you can come to every 6-Bit Show and Shine and hang out with us all week long when we do events. So SickTheMag.com.
So we were
That's
just
a lot of wiggle.
yeah. So look at the whole. See all that?
Yeah.
So when you put a wheel on here, the wheel wiggles. We just accidentally found the wheel when you do it. So, you know, it's maybe not the problem, but it could be, because if you start, you know, you're doing a pass and you get a little bit of chatter, if that wheel's doing this, it's just going to aggravate and upset the chassis. So and I just now found this, you know, I was wondering if the bearing was worn out or loose. Something's loose. I don't know exactly what. But she's going to go try to find. It takes a special socket to do this. So maybe we're just trying to find anything. We've looked at every single floor link, you know, everything. There's nothing wrong, nothing changed. But a loose wheel could cause it to spin and chatter and act stupid, right? Look at that.
That was probably like that when we got here.
Yeah, it was like that when we got here, but it may not have been like that on day one when we laid down at 655. Or just, you know, just as long as all the planets are aligned, it might work. But if there's anything causing trouble, like we just put brake fluid under that tire over there, if that brake fluid caused it to chatter a little bit, and then just basically this hub's about to fall off. Look at that.
Yeah.
Man, the more I wiggle it, the more I see how worn out that is.
Yeah, totally.
So maybe that's our problem.
Take it out on the street, try to make a little pool in it. So every time I go up to the starting line, I guess where we was driving in the rain yesterday, we have water trapped inside. We've already drilled holes in the bottom of the door. We've probably got over half a gallon out of each door. We're not sure. We're not sure where the water is coming from, but when I bump and then I go to leave the starting line, it just, water comes out of the car somewhere. It's hidden in the body panel. I guess just from the driving in the rain. We thought we would have knocked it out. We drove 5 hours yesterday, but I don't know. We're going to jack it up, see what we can do, and try to get it sorted out and go back up there and try to get a good run today.
No, it's not okay. I think we break a rod. Broke a rod or break a rod, I don't know how you say it, but it's shit. It's fucked up. You can say it's fucked up, yeah. So, it is what it is, but it's not fun.
You have it turned up or just the air is too good?
No, we don't know. Maybe everything mechanical breaks sometime. I don't know why, but we need to take it to Sweden and figure it out.
All right, Orlando. It has been an absolutely mind-blowing day here at Orlando. Like, everything is all shaken up. I don't even know where anything stands at. Attritions happen with the fast cars. So we've had some other fast cars can't get down the track. We've had averages blown away because they went too fast or they went too slow. And so, I mean, we're at all run now, and a lot of cars are going back up there to go make more runs. So we'll catch you up on everything later, but we got to hit the road, go hit the checkpoints in the daylight. This is the last drive day, so everybody just has to make it back to Gainesville tonight, go to track tomorrow, break the beams, and you completed Sick Week 2026. So I didn't, but lots of people will, but lots of people won't. And it just goes to show you, you gotta be there for any chance to win it. And believe me, whoever you thought was winning probably isn't winning now, and whoever you thought was losing might actually be winning. So we'll check you out from the road. Checkpoint number 1, Cabbage Patch. Took us about 30 minutes to go a quarter mile once we got close to here, so definitely causing the traffic jam here at the Cabbage Patch today. But good stop. I think there's some cabbage wrestling going on. Andy signed up for it, so he's going to go back there with the other gay guys.
Step 1, done.
Hello, step 1 done.
How was the cruising?
Really good one. A bit waiting in the line from the corner.
There's a lot of traffic there, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of traffic, but not a problem. It's gone really good so far.